Thank you, Dean Beardsley. Your leadership has been a guiding force for us all. Thank you for championing innovation, for believing in this new format, and for helping make the part-time MBA not just possible, but powerful. And I've never told you this, but as a proud, aerodynamic, bald man, I want to say that you have the best hair out of any dean that I've ever met. Second to only Dr. Caraway, but I digress. Esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, supportive family and friends, and my fellow MBA graduates of the class of 2025. It's truly an honor to speak on behalf of the Part-Time MBA. Today, we celebrate not just graduation, but a historic milestone. We are the first ever Part-Time MBA class to graduate from Darden. Our journey has been one of resilience, transformation, and community, and I'd like to reflect on just how far we've come. I appreciate everybody from my class. At Residency 1, we were strangers, but by Residency 2, we became a family. I'll never forget one day during R2 when classmates shared stories of illness, doubters, job loss, and personal hardship, and how they pushed forward through that. There wasn't a dry eye in the room. We discovered that this journey wasn't just about credentials, it was about connection. Our transformation was personal, academic, and professional in nature. Cold calls became second nature, finance formulas turned into insight, and teamwork turned into trust. We learned to lead with both head and heart. And as the inaugural class, we helped shape a program for the future. We weren't following a map, we were drawing it. We also built something powerful, resilience. We balanced jobs, families, and a Darden workload. We studied after bedtime stories with our kids, tuned into class from airports and minivans, and navigated DC traffic with enough caffeine to fuel a small nation. When life came at us fast, it often did, we leaned on each other. And that's what makes this class special, our collective strength. We built a community where support groups evolved from study groups, and late-night Zoom sessions became the foundation for lifelong friendships. We owe deep gratitude to the executive and full-time MBA students who welcomed us, mentored us, and reminded us that at Darden, we're all one family. Especially the MBAs, you became mentors and showed us how to navigate life, welcoming us into your home at Sands Family Grounds. To our professors, thank you for challenging us to think more critically, act with greater purpose, and lead with intention. Professor Lauren Kaufman taught us that doing the right thing matters as much as doing things right. Professor Venkat pushed us to ask more profound questions and to always understand the Mickey in the middle. Professor Robert Caraway gave us the tools to make decisions under pressure with a little help from my friend Jason Carrier, who has the ability to solve existential problems through an Excel sheet. And Professor Matt McBrady made finance insightful. Professor Laura Morgan Roberts reminded us that authentic leadership begins with self-awareness. And lastly, Professor June West gave us the confidence to speak and write clearly. I also want to thank the incredible program team, Sherry Watson, Kelsey Fogel, Lauren Lopez-Maurer, and Jaden Aponte. Thank you for making this complex machine run seamlessly. And last but not least, a very special thanks to Yael, the one who kept this whole enterprise on track. Yael, you were our professor of project management and the architect of the part-time MBA program itself. You poured your heart into making this program a success, and we felt it every day. Thank you for your unwavering support and for bringing the force of nature that you are. You were always there, pushing us to excel. We'll never forget how you welcomed us to Charlottesville by hosting our cohort at your home during Residency 2. You made us feel like a part of your family. Yael, your combination of brilliance, energy, and genuine care is truly inspiring. We are grateful, and we promise to manage our future projects with at least half the skill and passion you showed managing us. To my learning team, Jason, Nate, Sarah, Karis, and Dina, you were my anchors. And to my wife, Thank you for your love, your patience, and belief in me. This degree may bear my name, but it truly belongs to both of us. And to all of our families, you made this possible. You stood by us through the long nights and early mornings. This achievement is as much as yours as it is ours. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Class of 2025, as we don our caps and gowns today, we stand at the summit of a mountain we began climbing a couple years back. The view from up here is breathtaking. We can see how much we've grown, how hard we've worked, and how tightly we've bonded. Yet this summit is not the end of our journey, it's the beginning of a new one. Darden has given us the tools, the knowledge, and the character to navigate whatever comes next. We are stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and more resilient. We have been tested in the crucible of this program and emerged as transformed leaders ready to make a difference in the world. As I look at all of us now, I see more than graduates. I see trailblazers who dared to embark on an uncharted path and pave the way for others. I see a community of leaders who recognize that business can be a force for good when driven by principle and purpose. I see friends who will remain with each other as sounding boards and support systems for life. We carry forward not only what we learned, but who we learned it with. In the spirit of legendary speeches, let me echo a powerful idea. We did not choose the part-time program because it was easy. We chose it because it was hard. Because we knew the growth on the other side would be worth it. And indeed it is. My friends, if you ever doubt your strength, remember what you've accomplished here. When faced with the next big challenge, recall the long nights, the early mornings, and the moments of doubt that you overcame during this MBA. We have proven to ourselves that we can overcome the impossible. In fact, in the words of Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Now let's go out there and show the world what Darden MBAs are made of.